This video is sponsored by Laundry Sauce. Welcome back, everyone. We got Brad back here again this week, so we're getting back to some sawmill stuff where I don't have to necessarily run around with cameras by myself all the time.
Yep.
And Brad can gawk at the beautiful green with me.
Of course.
And tell me how dumb I sound.
I don't tell you how dumb you sound ever, but if you want me to, I will.
All right, we'll put that into your list of duties now.
Okay.
All right, so this time we got this big chunk of silver maple. About almost a year ago now, I don't know where you're going, almost a year ago now, we cut up a really massive silver maple. It was bigger than this one, 17 feet long, and it was 4 feet wide at the butt, and was like 5 feet wide halfway up the tree. That log, as well as this one, I got on the same day from my buddy Brent at Meridian Tree. He was doing a removal for a new house build, and both these trees were being removed on the same day. And they brought it back out here in the grapple truck, and this one he was actually able to unload with the grapple because it was light enough. It was like 6,700 pounds on that day of the removal, and the other log was 11,000 pounds, which the grapple could not lift, so we did that with the telehandler. Anyway, that's all to say, if you watched the other video, we cut it after 2 years, and it wasn't discolored or spalted or interesting enough. We stuck it back in the pile, and then a year later, then we cut it and had a lot more interesting color and stuff. This one here is a month shy of a full 4 years of sitting out. So this should have absolutely incredible spalting and color shift, and it should be really interesting and not just stark white. There's a few other little things on here. Let's take a look around a little bit, and we'll see kind of hopefully what we're getting into as far as interesting things that are on this log. Okay, so first off, let's get into just some sizes just so you have an idea of what we got here. That's about 42 in diameter, kind of in the plane that we're going to be cutting. We are 14 feet long, and then up here at the crotch, I had to trim it a little bit, so we're at almost the full width of the saw. We'll be somewhere around 6 feet across the crotch. One thing before we go around the back side of the log is this. Brad saw this and thought that was interesting. We're not really sure what is here, but it sounds very hollow and it looks kind of weird. So this is kind of a weird unknown tree thing. We're gonna explore that for sure. As we come up here into the crotch, this is kind of where more of the interesting bits kind of happen. So we have the main crotch of the tree coming up this way. So we have the actual crotch of the main tree. We got a crap pocket, and then these two limbs that come off the crotch are both also crotching out. So there is a crotch in this giant section here, and then there's a crotch in this giant section here as well.
It's a crotch within a crotch within a crotch.
It's a turducken crotch.
Yes.
The turducken crotch.
It's more than 3 though, it's 4.
Anyway, if you come in here, you can see on the trimmings we have quite a bit of spalting and quite a bit of color. So that's why I just cut off this morning to get this thing to fit through the saw. So that's promising. You got this guy, which consumed a leaf, which is kind of weird and interesting. But otherwise, down here is pretty well just clear. I don't really see any like weird undulations in the bark that's going to show what kind of, if there's going to be any figure or anything. So it could be boring or it could be interesting. We won't know until we get in there. But that's the tree sitting for 4 years. Got all kinds of things growing out of it. Let's cut into it and see what it looks like. Roll the moon, Brad! I think it's time now. Go to outer space! One of the most common comments that I get on my Sawmill videos is how much people love the smell of fresh cut wood, and they wish they could also smell everything as well as see all the wood being cut. And that's why I'm so excited to be partnering with Laundry Sauce. That's because the fragrance and a smell can make a otherwise mundane task just an amazing experience. The fragrance, along with some incredible packaging, makes laundry time less of a chore and more of an experience. The pods feature a bioenzyme blend, which is going to get in there, break down all those solids and make your clothes super clean, as well as super fragrant. The pods being pre-measured is super convenient. You can just drop one in with your laundry, close the lid on the washer, and move on with your day. Back to the amazing paper packaging. It is eco-friendly and it's made from 60% post-consumer recycled products. Not only is laundry time an enjoyable experience, but my clothes, they smell great. If you'd like to elevate your laundry experience, you can use my code to save 50% off your Laundry Sauce products. Thank you so much to Laundry Sauce for sponsoring this video.
Everybody's gonna hate that I just went underneath that arm.
That's fine. This is promising, Brad.
After 4 years, I'd hope so.
Well, yeah. I was more thinking for your sake.
Oh, so promising for something I would like
Yes,
is what you're saying.
this is promising for the things that, oh my God, look at this. It's all
I
curl.
can't see it yet.
It's all curl, Brad.
Oh, wow.
That's actually quite nice.
That's actually really beautiful.
This is a bark inclusion furrow thing.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is cool. That's super cool. Look at the figure around that.
Isn't that nice?
That's beautiful. And it made such a weird hollow noise just because of the bark, I guess, huh?
Yeah, because it's just loose behind there. That's all it was. Just like a loose bark spot.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, now it's solid.
I mean, yeah, that's
There was just like an air gap between the wood and the bark.
cool.
Like a burl.
And a burl.
This is all like the micro curl
Yep.
stuff. That's cool.
That's very nice.
This is promising. You might be happy today.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh yeah, there's this thing. It's like the leopard thing. The weird leopard looking thing.
fur pattern thingy again.
And then mineral stains.
Yeah, there's quite a few mineral stains in it.
Look at this little arch top dunnage. That thing.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You have the best dunnage.
I know. It's artisanal.
Artisanal dunnage? Yeah. Oh, you gonna make noise? Is this a noise making video? Okay. Was that good?
Ta-da!
Because I have to edit all that crap out.
Put it in.
Now it hurts my ears.
Only your ears. No one else's ears.
No one else has ears?
I didn't think so.
That's rude to say.
Kind of seems that way sometimes.
Oh, so now you're trashing on the audience. Okay, we're gonna leave that in there.
Oh boy. Ooh. Not good.
No,
Not good.
not enough water.
You expected there to be wood right here because it all went
Yeah.
right in the hole. Well, you get one mulligan. Is that what it is?
Only one? I'm gonna need more than that.
I'll give you a handicap then.
Cool.
Cool.
Still didn't get it very clean.
No, you didn't.
I guess I need to power wash it.
If only we had a hose. This is cool.
This is a beautiful spalty area.
But in here, you got some curl with some spalt lines and
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
a little bit of
A
everything.
little bit of bark creeping in there. You got a little bit of the fur looking,
yeah.
faux fur.
That's a cool spot.
It is. I love how it's arching to match this kind of bullseye. You know?
That's the crotch right there. There's a little
Yeah.
bit of the crotch figure from these two.
Oh yeah, yeah, that is.
We're just off axis.
Some figuring along here too, right?
It looks like compression figure all through here.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This all looks like compression figure.
Again, we're getting into those super thick spalt lines.
The thick stuff.
This is kind of interesting. This kind of grain, not quite figured yet, pattern around.
Silly wannabe crotch.
Yeah, and then a little bit of a crap pocket.
Just like a little baby crap pocket.
Yeah,
It's a little bit of crap.
and this is a nice little crack there to fill up with something.
Crack inclusion.
What is this?
That's like compartmentalizing around that bark inclusion thing.
That's really cool.
It's like a seashells.
Yeah, it does not look like wood.
That's like a mussel shell.
Yeah, it certainly does.
This is hard to get coverage on this thing.
You had the same kind of problem there. Better coverage than mine, though. Maybe we should be thrown from the other way.
Probably.
Do you see that figure?
Yeah, I was trying to get it to a shimmer for you. I don't know if that does anything. Does
It
it?
makes me a little seasick.
Okay, well, no more cruises for you.
I can see it from this angle. A little bit of a bark inclusion again.
The rest of it, yeah.
Yeah. And then starting to get kind of some,
Huh?
I guess not really crotch figure, but
Not really. It's like
something like starting to try to happen.
it's crotch that never really
Figure.
made it happen.
Oh, look, your favorite.
Pruning cut.
Yep.
Everybody's favorite.
What do you think caused, this is the cut, but what caused that?
I have no idea. That's
Oh, did this have a sucker that started to grow out of it?
oh maybe.
I think that's what happened there. That's super cool. So this is what you set me up with, a little bit of water to try to complete this task.
I mean, I was gonna throw it, but you said you wanted to do it. You did just fine.
Did fine.
He did just fine.
The gravity washed down, so it's working.
Ooh, that's cool.
That is very cool.
Whatever that is.
I don't know what that is. It looks like I need to hit it again over here.
Trees are weird.
Trees are definitely weird.
It's got quite the pink undertone to it too.
Splashing a little bit. Well, we're just washing a little bit.
Oh wow. There's bark inclusion here and your leopard print thing.
This is super cool bark inclusion. And then again, this is that figure in there. Compression figure. It's like rays.
Ooh,
it's really cool.
that showed up real good on here.
Oh yeah, super cool. What is this? A limb?
How would I know what that is?
It's got to be a limb, right? Because this is bark on either side of it.
Why would I know?
Because you're a tree expert.
Am I though? But look at all the figure over here.
Oh, and there's a ton of figure there. That's really pretty. The gradation of color from the center of the tree out to the sap is pretty cool too.
I like it.
Well, that's really cool, this color shift.
You have the yellow,
Yeah.
the pea wood.
Yeah, pea wood.
Basically, this whole side of the tree is curl. All the way down.
So is curl caused from stress too? Like,
Can be, yeah. It's just weird that it's only on one side like that.
well, I'm just thinking that maybe it's one side of the tree was always subject to most of the wind flow in that area or something.
Maybe. It was right in front of a garage, so
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
No idea. Look at this one. This one's so boring looking. So drab.
There's hardly anything going on.
Nothing going on. It's all washed out, boring.
Okay, splash it up with that little bit of water. Yeah, I didn't do much.
No. Kind of hooked it a little bit off the side too.
Where do you want to start?
I don't know.
Down
It's
there or up
weird.
here?
Like, there's curl on this side now. They're just hard to see in the light over here.
Oh, there is a lot.
Yeah.
There is a lot.
Is that a pruning cut?
I think it has
Yeah.
to be part of a pruning cut.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the pith running through this guy. That's your little pith split thing.
Yep.
It's really next down here.
It does. Oh, that is cool.
Holy crap, look at this thing.
It's super cool. That's nice.
I'm a fan of that.
I really love this color shifting.
Ain't that
These
nice?
pinks. It's cool.
Isn't that better than boring maple?
And then that's the giant spalt.
The giant spalt. Big old thick
And there's another one over here that's actually in and out of double spalt.
Look at the color here at the crotch
Oh yeah.
figure. It's got blues and kind of a gray
That's weird.
thing going on there.
Cool.
Yeah, this is all like micro curl up here. That's beautiful. There's some more little bits of curl through there. Not enough distance.
Nope.
Recovery.
You're recycling. Good job.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice.
oh,
Very nice.
that's your force of micro curl right there.
Yep.
This is like the section I used to make my guitar. It had a bunch of like micro curl in it.
Cool.
It had all the same color in the spalt and everything too.
I don't remember that video. It's out there still though, isn't it?
It is all out there.
Still viewable.
Oh, this is all micro curl too. This is weird. Oh, it's part of this crack. Okay.
And a pruning cut?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because that doesn't look right.
I mean, it's connected.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. And then it goes into some spalt, some color shifts, and a lot
All
of...
curl.
Well, besides the curl that
Oh,
runs...
besides the curl?
Besides the curl.
Besides the micro
Because you
curl.
pointed that out like 50 times.
Oh, did I? Well, because it's everywhere. It's not saw marks.
Matt's being a little snarky, everyone.
It's not saw marks.
It's a little snarky.
Look past the saw marks. I don't think the saw marks are curl.
I take it that's a comment you hear a lot or something?
Yes.
It's not curled, it's saw mark.
Dude thinks the saw marks are curl. No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Good momentum on that one.
Yep. There was zero loft.
Oh, yeah. Come take a look at this when you get a chance. I don't know if you can see it from that side. Oh, this.
Oh, yep, I can see it. Oh, wow, and it goes further.
Yes, all the way to almost the middle of the slab.
That's super cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch of it down here too.
There's a little bit of feather.
Yeah, I think we're past crotch now. We're on to weird micro curl.
Is that what you want to say? Because that's what you did say?
Uh-huh. There's a bunch of it down here
It
too.
is everywhere.
Okay, so because it's kind of hard to see with it being rough sawn and the lighting on here is kind of weird, this is a piece of maple, kind of has that color shift on it, and it's full of micro curl. This is a guitar body blank that's available over on my website with a bunch of other ones like this, but this is just some mineral spirits to give you an idea of, this is kind of what we're seeing in the slab here, or I guess all the slabs that we just pulled off the saw today. All of this tiny little micro curl. Oh yeah, it sees it.
100% it sees it. I mean, we can go for
Holy crap, look at that. but that should give you a much better idea of what we're looking at here beneath the fuzzy grain and the saw marks. So this is getting a little bit on the narrow side, so I think what we're going to do here is I'll flip this thing over and we'll get some thinner pieces out of it. And because it has so much figure in it, this would be good for a guitar body stock. I can chop it up into smaller blanks as needed, and I don't have to worry about storing this slab necessarily well or with the rest of the stack, which makes it more convenient. It's lighter now.
It was debarked.
I debarked it, Brad.
Now, Matt, on this, are we going to have to try to follow you framing wise? Yeah. And are we going to, I'm going to leave all this in there, you know that. Are we going to have to use saw stops? Because is it going to walk on us?
Probably. I was gonna stick a bolt in here.
So you're going to use bolt saw stops. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll just pull that over. Sure, I will.
You ate lunch, you got weak.
That's what happens.
Well, they'll catch it. All right, ready to go then, right?
There's some carving piece for you. I predict this will be for Brad.
Yes, it's a nice piece of buttress. What are you doing, Matt?
It's hanging out.
So the sawdust is so wet today that it sticks to the rails?
It's stuck, and then we left for lunch, and now it's all hard. Hard. Like a pirate. I don't feel great about it. Gotta clean that track. Ho ho! It's like a belly flop. Oh, this is cool. So a lot of cool stuff, happening around this bar conclusion here, as we would expect. So for this, you're kind of looking at, this is the rough size of a body blank. So you would cut just that chunk out of the slab, and that becomes a blank for a solid wood body guitar thing. Thingamajiggy.
Thingy for music.
And then there's some micro curl right through here. So you can get another one kind of out of there. If you're into some boring stuff, there's another one there. with a little bit of stuff.
With a boring guitar, if you're into a spalty guitar.
If you're into a little bit of spalt, you get that section. Super spalt, you got that right there. Or you can do the bark inclusion and get that chunk over there.
Yep.
That's how it works. You cut them into smaller pieces. It's weird, huh?
I don't know. Seems like math is involved.
Yes. This one maybe like a 2 side by side.
Almost, yeah.
You get 2.
Pretty much.
And
Yeah.
this one actually has some bigger
Bigger.
kind of ripply things going on.
Yep.
It's kind of clear through there in the middle, but then you get back to the bark inclusion again,
Yeah.
which has a lot of cool stuff around it. So you could either just come in here like this and get it out of that way and exclude the crotch crack, or you could incorporate some of it. That's also an option. 10 body blanks,
Yep.
something like that. This is cool. With the buttress flares, the, whatever you want to call those. Yeah, roof flares. You can see them all there. So that's this guy. I think this might be the longest log I've had sitting around. I have one more that's been around longer than this. It's still still on the saw.
Okay.
But another one off the list. A lot of great, cool stuff happening here. I think definitely with silver maples, you gotta let them sit for like a lot of years so they actually look like this, because if they didn't look like this with the colors, it would be really, really boring.
Yep.
And really uninspiring.
You definitely wouldn't want to make a guitar body out of regular old white.
No, not like this. Not compared to this, at least.
No, no.
So that's this one. Thank you, as always, for watching. I really appreciate it. So does Brad. If you have any
Yes, I
questions
do.
or comments on what we just do today, this thing,
Yes.
please feel free to leave a comment. I already said that. Be happy to answer any questions you might have. And until next time,
Happy woodworking.
happy woodworking.